Hello everyone and welcome back to my team with James Hunt in the McLaren B-Spec car. And we move on to the next round of the championship. It's Austria for round 11 of the championship. But before we do that, we're going to have a look at our vehicle performance comparison chart. As you can see, we are still above the official McLaren F1 team. And we're doing pretty well in these developments. We've got 11.9 million quid in the bank. So we can spend a little bit of our dirty cash on some more parts for our car, which will hopefully get us a little bit higher up in the rankings. Okay, then it's time to move on, of course, to Austria at Spielberg for the next Grand Prix. So here we are at Austria, and in real life the qualifying times are absolutely crazy right now, just over the 1 minute mark. I think they've got to increase the amount of laps in this race in the future, otherwise it's going to be a very, very short race indeed. Anyway, at the moment the Huntsman has put in a time which has put him in second place, but Tatiana Calderon's currently in the lead. Well, she was, but now she's down to 16th place and the Huntsman's down to 17th position. He's got to beat Tati though. He's got to beat Tati as he's about to cross the line. Is he going to beat? Yes, he does. Look at that. 9th position for James Hunt. Fantastic. And that's it, the end of qualifying. We end up in 7th place for the race. Wowzers, me trousers. So there you go then, there's the final ranking. 7th for James Hunt, 13th for Tatiana Calderon. Okay, let's do this.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Albon, Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Hunt, Norris, Sainz, Ocon and Lance Stroll, Kvyat, Calderon, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Hamilton, Gasly, George Russell and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Delatraz, Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So here we go then as the 5 lights go out on the James Hunt career mode, starting from 6th position on the grid, and it's time to say go, 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 and it's away he goes. Wow, another rocket ship start for the line for James Hunt, straight past the Renault as we go into turn 1. We got Albon, we got Perez, but James Hunt just dives down inside of all of them and gets through to see, oh, little bit of argy-bargy there with I think Albon in the Red Bull, but he does manage to get past. Yes, what a fantastic performance once again, up into 3rd place already for James Hunt on the first lap of the Grand Prix. Bottas in the lead at the moment with Verstappen. Maxi Boy himself, oh, a little bit dicey there for James Hunt, but he's still holding to 3rd place, half a second behind Verstappen. Well, I don't need to tell you the gap, you can see the gap visually right in front of you. There is Verstappen and there is James Hunt. Oh, that was a very, very late braking manoeuvre there from James, trying to get right up the backside, the Kirchnadels of Maxi Boy Verstappen, but at the moment he's holding on almost coming up to a second now ahead of James Hunt. Bottas still out in front, he's 1.4 seconds of course in the lead in of course the Mercedes car. So this is almost the end of lap 1 already. I told you how fast these laps were, it's absolutely insane. But James Hunt comes around the final corner now, the sparks are going everywhere. James Hunt takes a little bit of audacious track limits there as Albon once again in the Red Bull tries for a move down the inside, but I think James Hunt is going to have him covered off because he's going to cut off his nose as he goes into turn 1. Yes, he does, and hold on to 3rd place at the moment. Bottas of course gets the fastest lap as we accelerate forward at lap 3, and DRS has now been enabled, so that gives the opportunity for James to try and close this gap on Maxi Boy Verstappen, but the gap now is 1.5 seconds. Bottas still in the lead as we accelerate forward at lap 5. Just going past the pits as you can see to start lap 6, still chasing Maxi Boy Verstappen, but the gap now is 3.2 seconds. Oh my goodness, oh my bloody good God indeed, as we accelerate forward now to lap 8, and we've got a little bit of pressure from behind for Huntsman from of course the Renault, and it's the Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger himself. He breezes past under DRS, but I think the Huntsman's going to go around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. This is going to get very, very tight indeed, but he manages to sneak through and hold on to this third position. Verstappen is now 3.9 seconds ahead. Wowzers. As we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 8, just going past the pits once again and still holding on to this third place as he takes a very, very strange line there, and that gives the opportunity for Alex Albon to get past him, and we've got a collision warning for actually hitting Albon. I don't know what happened there as we go into turn 1 and the Huntsman gets the place back as we accelerate forward now to lap 9. Once again going past the pits, but now we've got 2 cars that have come in. It's the leaders, which means James Hunt goes into the lead at the moment. It's only provisional, of course, because it hasn't maybe stopped yet, but at the moment the Huntsman is in the lead of this race as we accelerate forward at lap 14. And as you can see, it has started to rain. But it's not raining enough. Unfortunately, James Hunt was gambling on the fact that it was going to rain and he'd switch over to the intermediate tyres. So he's been out for a very, very long time on these soft tyres, as you can see, 47% wear. But unfortunately, it is not raining enough, so he's going to have to come in and he's going to lose a huge amount of positions at the end. Verstappen's in second place, only 7 seconds behind him as we accelerate forward to lap 16. I think we're going to get the message soon about changing tyres. Yes, there it is. We've got to change tyres now. And unfortunately, it still isn't raining enough. It looks like it is enough for intermediates, but oh my goodness. Oh, James Hunt almost binned it there, but no, it is still not raining hard enough as we accelerate forward to lap 17. And unfortunately now the Huntsman has got to come in to change those tyres. He's got no choice, otherwise he will be disqualified from the race. But now we're going to lose a huge amount of positions. But are we going to end up stealing the points after this? Well, we will find out. He was banking on the rain, but unfortunately it didn't come down hard enough. So we change on to the harder tyre, the yellow sidewall tyre. We're going to rejoin in fourth at the moment, but of course there's cars still going past us, as you can see, as we're about to rejoin the field. We've got Ocon in 7th place at the moment, so maybe we'll get out in 8th. No, we haven't. We've missed 8th as well because Lando Norris in the McLaren has got, oh my goodness, and we've got Daniel Kvyat in the AlphaTauri as well. He's got past us. Let's see if we can get the move done on Kvyat into this turn. Yes, we do. Very, very tight there for James. Can he get it round? Yes, he does. Just about. And so he holds on at the moment to 9th place. Lando Norris, though, in that McLaren is directly ahead of him in 8th place. This is the last opportunity for James Hunt. This is the last lap of the race, of course. Is he going to do a late dive on Norris? Oh my goodness, yes he does. There's contact with Lando Norris and he loses some of his front wing, but it's okay. It's the last lap. It doesn't really matter. That was a do or dive manoeuvre from James Hunt there, and he just managed to pull it off. So he's up into 8th place now. But very, very disappointed, of course, because he was so far up the grid. But this rain just did not come down hard enough. You can see it's still not really raining at all. Well, not that hard anyway for intermediate. So it looks like James Hunt in this race at least is going to finish in 8th place. And Maxi Boy Verstappen has won the race. Wowzers, what happened to Bottas? Well, I don't know there, but Maxi has won the race at Austria. And James Hunt is going to finish in 8th position. Fantastic. More points are welcome, but we would have liked a few more than this. But anyway, we will take every point we can in this championship so far for James Hunt. Fantastic. And driver of the day goes to Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Yes, indeed. And there he is, everyone. There he is. Look, what product is he putting in his hair these days? Look at him. Look at him. That's unbelievable scenes. And there's Maxi Boy, who, of course, was the race winner. Well done, Max. And there's Arava and X-Maddie G. Fantastic. I'm sure they'll be in the new game. I'm sure they will be. Yes. And there's Lando Norris, who finished in 9th place in the McLaren, behind James Hunt, of course. So onto the podium. There they are. Top step for Maxi Boy. Sergio Perez is up there. And so is Daniel Ricciardo as Maxi Boy holds the trophy up high. Well done. Well done, everyone. It's time for the champagne. Go on, yeah. Get it over, everyone. Fantastic. Adrian Newey is going to get well wet after that, isn't he? Yes. But he loves it. He loves it indeed. Okay, let's go to the all-important positions now. And as you can see, James Hunt has now rocketed up into 3rd position. 70 points now behind Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton is now 2nd place with 157 World Championship points. So it's time now to move on. But before we do, we've got to renegotiate our contract with our teammate, Tatiana Calderon. Yes, so we're going to approach her now. Her market value is 7 million. You know what? We're just going to give her 7.3 million just to shut her up. Yes, let's just shut her up, shall we? And, oh my goodness. She's declined 7.3 million. The money-grabbing little bitch. The money-grabbing little bitch. Unbelievable scenes. Well, that's just outrageous. I'm going to see if I can buy someone else because I'm just not having this. No, anyone else available? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Bloody women. Unbelievable. Oh, there's not much choice really, to be honest, between Tatiana Calderon and anybody. No, Louis Delatraz wants 10 million. We haven't got 10 million. And everyone else wants 3 million. And well, we don't want that because they're all worse. Look at them. Look, their stats are worse. Oh, looks like we've got to give her some more money then. What are we going to do? We're going to do 7.4 million now. And that's going to be it, Tati. I'm not paying you any more than that. No. Any more than that. Absolutely not. Let's see if she accepts this offer then of 7.4 million. I'm pretty sure she will because she's female. And they'll just do it. They'll cave easily. Yes, they'll cave easily, just like all females do. And yes, there you go. She's accepted 7.4 million. So Tati, once again, is with us as our teammate. Anyway, before we continue, it's time to go out in one of those classic cars from yesteryear. This time it's a Ferrari from sometime. Yes, in the past. I'm not going to say, otherwise I'll get crucified in the comments. It's a Ferrari, okay? That's all you need to know. Fantastic. So let's move on then now to the next round of the championship. It's Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix. Fantastic. And this is round 12 of the championship. Okay, so let's see what James Hunt can do in front of the home crowd at Silverstone for his first qualifying run. Just about to cross the line now. Let's see what fantastic time James Hunt can put in as he's about to cross the line now. And it's second place, but 2.3 seconds behind. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good God. Anyway, qualifying is now over and he finished the session in 16th place. Oh my goodness. Let's do this then.
Great Britain then, one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship. And the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Alexander Albon put in a great lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas and Ocon, Gasly, Norris, Sainz and Sergio Perez, Leclerc, Kvyat, Lance Stroll and Vettel, Calderon, Hunt, Kevin Magnussen and George Russell, Grosjean, Latifi, Giovinazzi and Louis Delatraz. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Okay, so here we go then from 16th position on the grid. We've got Tatiana Calderon in front of us as the lights go out and we say go, 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 and it's away goes another rocket ship start from the line from James Hunt. Sebastian Vettel off to the left-hand side. We get past him. We managed to get past the AlphaTauri as well already as we go to turn 1. Wow, that was very, very close. Almost ploughed straight into the back of Charles Leclerc there. But the Huntsman, another dive bomb from the Huntsman. Contact there with Sergio Perez in the false India, but he's already up into the points, everyone. Yes, up into 10th position and chasing hard, 9th place now, and chasing hard on Lando Norris and of course the McLaren, the other McLaren. Carlos Sainz is behind us in 11th place, but he has done it. Yes, he has split both the official McLaren cars, which is great news as we still chase Lando Norris on the first lap of this Grand Prix at the beautiful Silverstone circuit. Yes, I preferred the old circuit, but there you go. This is the circuit we now have. The old one was so much better though. So much better than this. Anyway, we're about to go through the Maggots and the Beckett section of this Grand Prix circuit. This is the opportunity that James Hunt needs to try and catch up to the back of Lando Norris. So through Maggots, through Beckett's, about to come down the hanger straight now as he goes very, very wide there on the corners. And he's now going to give it the full beans. The full beans. He's got the... he's run out of VRS, unfortunately. So this is not going to be able to catch up to the back of Lando Norris as we're about to complete lap 1 of this Grand Prix but he's still chasing like crazy. Now he's right up the gearbox of Lando Norris as we're about to complete the first lap of this Grand Prix and go into lap 2. And Alexander Albon is probably the fastest lap. Is he in the lead? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we will find out later into this Grand Prix as we go into lap 2 now. Lap 2, a little bit wide there for the Huntsman. Is he going to go for a dive on Norris? Yes, he does. Straight down the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact there. I think a little bit of winglet fell off Lando Norris's car, but he does manage to get the move done. Up now into 8th position. Next target is Pierre Gasly, of course, in the AlphaTauri. As we accelerate forward at lap 3, we've got a green flag. What's going on? More green flags at the moment. And Sebastian Vettel is out of the session. And the safety car has been deployed. Oh, it's a very late move there. For Nookster. He decides to come in under the safety car, but that could be a race-winning strategy for Nookster. He left that very, very late indeed. He had to dive across the circuit there, but he has come in now for his pit stop because the safety car is now out. This could be a great move or it could be a disaster. We will find out as the race progresses. As we come in now for our pit stop. There's the team mechanics. Thank you, lads. We change on to... Oh, it looks like they put us onto the hard tyre. That's not good. We didn't want the hard tyre. We wanted the medium. They obviously thought that the medium wouldn't last until the end, so they put us on the hard. That's unfortunate. We should have checked our telemetry settings there. But anyway, we rejoin in 18th position for the Huntsman, behind, of course, the safety car on lap 4 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward now. Now we are behind the safety car, and the safety car is about to come in. We are behind Louis Delatraz in the Williams car. We've got to prepare to overtake as many cars as we can, but hopefully a lot of these cars are going to come to the pits. Well, Delatraz is definitely going to come in because he's still on the soft tyre, and so is Grosjean, and I can see Latifi as well. Anyway, it's time to say go, go, go as the green flag has now come out, and it's time to resume the race. Look at the acceleration these cars get from the safety car restarts. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Carlos Sainz darts down the inside of us as well. This is just crazy how much power they get from the restarts. Anyway, let's see if we can get the move done here on Carlos Sainz as we dive down the inside of him. Yes, we do. So up now at the moment it's at 18th place. We've got to catch up to the back of Louis Delatraz, of course, in that Williams car. As we accelerate forward out of lap 6. Lap 6, unfortunately, we can't gain any traction on Louis Delatraz. But fortunately for us, some cars have started to come into the pits now. So we're up into 15th place at the moment as Carlos Sainz once again is trying to do a sneaky move down the inside. Oh! That was a warning for exceeding track limits there, but he was trying to avoid actually making contact with Carlos Sainz as we accelerate forward now. Our teammate is in the pits. Tatiana Calderon is coming to the pits. We're up into 11th place already, as you can see, as Calderon has come in. We may get back into the point. Yes, we do. 8th position now for the Huntsman on lap 9 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 9. Just still chasing the car in front, which is still Latifi. Yes, still Latifi in that Williams car. But we got some more cars that have come in, so we're going to gain a few more positions. Just up into 6th position now. 5th place for the Huntsman. Fantastic. Latifi, though, still got to come in, and so is Kevin Magnussen as Lewis Hamilton puts in a fastest lap. Yes. This is now lap 10 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 10. Still chasing hard on the cars ahead. But I think, yes, some more cars have come in. This is some very, very late stops, of course, because we had the safety car come out earlier. So, yes, we got some more cars in. That means... Wait a minute. Is the Huntsman going to get into the lead? Oh my god, yes he does. The Huntsman goes into the lead on lap... Oh, bloody hell. And we got pressure though from Lewis Hamilton. He's managed to come to the back of us on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Tried to steal this lead away from us, but the Huntsman holds on steadfastly. Holds on. And we just got a few more straights and a few more corners to go. And it looks like James Hunt is going to win at Silverstone in front of the home crowd. Fantastic. So, braking very, very hard. This is the last opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to try and get past, but he can't manage to get past. So it looks like James Hunt is going to win the race. Just these 2 corners to go now. Come on, James. Come on. Get it round there. Yes, the checker flag has come out, and it looks like James Hunt is going to win the race. Yes, get in there. Fantastic. That's exactly what we needed. After the last round of only getting 8th place, that is exactly what we needed. And he gets driver of the day, but he's too embarrassed to show his face. Well done, James. And there is our own team. Yes, our own team of mechanics. I don't know who this guy is. I've no idea. He's probably a Codemasters employee, to be honest. But there is James Hunt. There he is, the race winner at Silverstone, in front of the home crowd. Fantastic. So there you go then, up onto the podium. There's James doing a little dance. Fantastic. Well done, James. Well done indeed. There's the trophy. Yes, he's still awesome after all these years. Time to spray the champagne over everyone. And especially Lulu. Especially Lulu. So let's have a look at the points then after these 2 rounds. And as you can see, James Hunt is still in 3rd place, but now 53 points behind the leader, which is still Maxi Boy Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton still in 2nd place with 175 World Championship points. And in the constructors standings, we will see that I think we're in, 4th position. Okay, so now it's time for some more boring interviews with Claire, isn't it, lads? Isn't it, lads? Lads? No, of course it's not. It's time for some more of those pit babes. Oh my goodness. That one's very dirty, lads. Very dirty. Oh, look at the knockers on that. Look at the... I don't know why she's wearing shades. Maybe she's ashamed to be showing us those knockers. Don't be ashamed, love. Don't be ashamed. They're beautiful knockers and they need to be admired. Oh, can I hold your umbrella? Can I hold your umbrella? Please. Please. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, lads. Oh, God. Look at the arse on that. Look at the arse on that. That's absolute. Oh, they're waving now. They're waving. The ladies are waving. Oh, my God. Now, that's very, very, very dirty. Very dirty indeed. Just the way... Look at those titties. Look at those titties. Sure, it needs scaffold to hold them up. Surely. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think I'm getting close to a conclusion now. Oh, I'm getting very, very close. Oh, 2 at once. I don't think I can handle 2 at once. Oh. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, there will be more later.